All right, we know the school year is quickly approaching, and for some kids, they've already started this week. And with the new year and so many parents have in mind, it's a good idea to talk about the next big step in your child's education and the most expensive one.
Absolutely. It's not too early to start saving for your child's college education. For that and how you can start that commitment, we have CEO and President of Certified Financial Credit Union, Tansley Stearns. Tansley, thanks for being with us. So I have a 3-month-old at home. It's very exciting, but I mean, it's already dawning on me, like 18 years from now, he's going to be off to college. Is it too early to start saving for him?
No, it's absolutely the right time to begin saving. My daughter Mackenzie is going to turn 13 in October, and I can remember when she was that little. And every minute that you have an opportunity to put something away, you know, the journey of time helps us as we save. So starting early really matters.
So put that into perspective then for us. Like, I know you have programs where you really encourage at the credit union, like to start in kindergarten. So what can a family accumulate? What do they put in, and what does that look like 18 years later?
Absolutely. So we actually have 51 student-run branches across Michigan, and we work really hard to start in kindergarten, start really early with those habits. And we think that technology is a great way to help encourage that. So we have an app called Greenlight, and it allows a parent to connect kiddos to their chores and reward them. So when I first set it up for my daughter Mackenzie, you know, I did it because I was giving her chores and she was asking me for allowance. I never had any cash, and with Greenlight I can make sure that she gets it, and if she forgets a chore I can take something away, and it allows her to have a debit card so she can spend and save and give. And so, you know, kiddos and technology, they are drawn to it even when they're little.
Right.
And
so that's really teaching them financial literacy and saving and what money can do and how to earn it at a really young age.
Yes, and we just actually did a focus group, and we had a mom talk to us about life before Greenlight and life after Greenlight, and she talked about the fact that getting her kids to do their chores suddenly so much easier because they knew that there was a reward.
They can see that money in their account. That's a cool idea.
You mentioned financial literacy. What are the benefits that you're seeing that kids having financial literacy is helping them?
Well, it's such a big deal, and you know, we get really enthusiastic. I wake up every day dreaming about financial services, but I know for most people that's not true.
Not the case.
Yeah, and so
but it should be.
Well, and what we know is that when we can make it fun, when there's reward connected to it, you know, for example, again, my daughter saved for her Taylor Swift tickets, right? She bought her own, and that's a lot of chores.
That's really good to learn from you. That's smart.
But what we know is that knowing something is not the same as activating, and so when you've got a tool like the tools that we have at Community Financial, that can really ensure that those habits start early and get you all the way to those important moments like college.
Okay, so when we talk about, you know, saving as early as, let's say, 3 months, how much are we talking? Are we talking like $50 a month or more than that?
Yeah.
You know, what we really believe in is customizing to everybody's needs. You know, what one person might be able to do is going to be different than another. And so really making sure that you start small, because just like with any change in your life, if you try to leap in, you know, if you're running a marathon and you try to do 20 miles one day, that's hard to stick with. But if we're going to do $2 this week and maybe build from there, that's a really great way to make sure that you can stick with it over time.
Right.
And make sure you reward. So even with those bigger goals, set some small ones along the way so that you feel really good about it.
So for someone that may be banking at a different institution, the difference between Community Financial and then how do people get started if they want to get into some of these programs?
Absolutely. So you can find us at cfcu.org, so really easy. And I really think the big difference for us is that we are all about people's impossible dreams. We want to ignite those. And we know that nobody wants a financial product, but they want those dreams. And that's what we're really committed to.
Yeah. All right. Well, Tansley, thank you so much for
Yeah,
sitting in. We appreciate it.
It's such a pleasure.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Thank you.
Thank you.